All right, hey, how you doing there, man? I'm Tyler, and this is We're Not So Different. Just wanted to make a video tonight, man. I wanted to go by the book. This is the Just for the Day Daily Meditation, and just go off of this, man. Today is July 13th. All right. It says, humility in action. If we are hurting, and most of us do from the time to time, we learn to ask for help. Basic text, page 83. Sometimes recovery gets downright difficult. It can be even more difficult to get humble, even to ask for help. We think, I have all this time clean, I should be better than this. But the reality of recovery is simple. Whether we have 30 days or 30 years clean, we must be willing to ask for help when we need it. Humility is a common theme in our 12 steps. The program of Narcotics Anonymous is not about keeping up appearances. Instead, the program helps us to get the most out of our recovery. We must be willing to lay bare our difficulties if we accept to find the solution to the problem that arise in our lives. There is an old expression, sometimes heard in Narcotics Anonymous. We can't save our face and our ass at the same time. It isn't easy to share in a meeting when we have a number of years clean, only to dissolve into tears because life on life's terms has made us realize our powerlessness. But when the meeting ends and another member comes up and says, you know, I really needed to hear that, what you had to say, we know that there is a God working in our lives. The taste of humility is never bitter. The reward of humbling ourselves by asking for help sweetens our recovery. Just for today, if I need help, I will ask for it. I will put humility into action in my life. I like that, man. This has actually been one of my favorite ones that I've read thus far with you guys. Actually, this is the first one I've read with you guys. Usually I read out of the Children of Alcoholics book. I love this book. It relates a lot to addicts, man. But really what this spoke to me and said is, okay, humility in action. Sometimes we need to get some humility in order to humble ourselves. And what I mean by that is like, sometimes I have to embarrass myself in order to really be comfortable with who I am. Like y'all have heard me talk about it before. You know, sometimes we have to get uncomfortable in order to get comfortable. And what I mean by that is, you know, it's not always going to be strawberries and orgasms. And I know you guys hear me say that a lot, man, but it's serious. Like, you know, there's been times I've taken out my teeth. And matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and really humble myself today by finishing this video with no teeth. And see, now that really hurts my pride. That really affects me in a way to where I don't feel comfortable in my own skin. But I have to realize that people that care about me are not going to matter about these things. I mean, literally, the dogs got a hold of them and have ripped them up like they're bad or need humans. But I still wear them, even though they cut into my gums and stuff because of my insecurities on the inside. It's like I'm trying to portray this image and uphold this image. Like my diamond teeth, for example. You know, this image I'm trying to portray that I want to hold on to so bad. It's just got me like, man, why? Why am I so concerned about making everybody else happy and making myself miserable? You know, you ask yourself that, man. It's like, why do I really put myself through so much pain trying to make everybody else happy when I know that that's all it does for me is make me miserable? Now, let's sit back and think about that. Why is it that we put ourselves through these kind of things, you know? I've always wondered to myself why I always am so hard on myself and why I beat myself up because I'm not comfortable in my own skin, you know? I've had suicidal ideations. That's why this channel is basically for people with addictions, people with mental health issues, disabilities, and people with suicidal ideations. And you probably wonder why I picked this niche, right? The reason being is because I have experience, strength, and hope in all three of those things. I suffer from addiction. I suffer from many mental illnesses. And most of all, I've tried to kill myself on 4 different occasions. and I have not been successful. There was a time when I was so mad at myself, and I was disappointed in the fact that I couldn't even kill myself correctly. You know, I mean, my life has been saved twice, 2 of those 4 attempts. And man, to think if it would have went through, where would I be right now? I believe I'd be in hell because I believe in a God. I believe in a power greater than myself and higher than me, and a very loving and caring and understanding individual. Not an individual, but, you know, greater force of spirituality. But I just want you guys to know, man, you're not alone. It's not just you out there by yourself. I know it feels like that, but there's so many people out there like me and like you that want to change their lives, that want something better for themselves. You know, I'm actually going to school right now to become a peer recovery supporter. And that's where I help people get connected back into the community. The reason why I chose this position is because I want to give back what was so freely given to me. You know, it's okay, man. It's okay that at times you're not going to feel like you look as good as you want to, or you're not dressed in the best clothes that you can. You know, I wear all this jewelry and all this stuff, you know, these watches and these bracelets and these diamond teeth. I did all this to change my image, rings, because I wasn't happy or comfortable with who I was. You see, when I had these things, they made me feel good about myself. Because I had nice things, people would look at me as if I was a nice person. I had it so misconstrued and so bad in my mind. I was so confused on what I really wanted. I was trying to portray an image that wasn't me. And I got lost in that. I started selling drugs at 16 years old. 16 years old, I started selling drugs. Why? You know, it was bad. Like, I chose to do that because I followed a path of other people that I looked up to because they was getting money, they had fancy cars and nice clothes. And I allowed that to consume me to the point to where that's what I thought I needed to be, you know, and at the end of the day, it wasn't what was healthy for me, but I thought it was, you know, and I sit back now and I got to ask myself on a daily basis, what am I doing to help my recovery? And why am I doing the things that I'm doing? What is my motives behind my madness? Is it because I want attention from people? And is it because I want to be somebody that I'm truly not? Because I literally do not know who I am still. I'm finding out who I am becoming as the time goes on. And I know who I want to be. And I know who I idolize. And I know people that I look up to. But who am I really? That's the question. And I literally can truly tell you that right now I cannot answer that truthfully. Because I do not know who I am. But I'm beginning to find him. And I believe that through this channel and through this new brand that I'm starting, We're Not So Different, that I'm going to change somebody's life. And that's my goal. My goal is to save one person. If I can change one person's life, that's all I need. That would blow my mind to the point to where I know everything was worth it. Everything that I went through in my childhood would not have been in vain if I can help one person change their life around and go from being the scum of the scum and how people profile us that we're nobody and we're nothing, to really knowing how genuinely wanted and needed that we are, because we're good people. Stop selling yourself short. Be all that you can be. Strive for greatness. Have goals and ambitions in life. Do what you got to do to be the best you can be. I am. I'm telling you right now, if I can do this, anybody can. And I say that wholeheartedly. Because if you would have asked me a year ago what I'd have been doing, I wouldn't have told you this. I'd have told you I'd have been selling drugs and making ends meet best I could. And trying to, you know, shit on people because they hate me, you know. People hated me. And I don't want that no more. I want to be loved. Okay? And I want you to love yourself. And you can. And if no one's told you they love you today, I do. We're all God's children. And I'm praying for each and every one of you guys, man, to strive and make it, because I know you can. You just got to watch. You see, birds of a feather flock together, so watch who you're around. You know, and you got to humble yourself, man. Humility sucks. I hate it. I literally just did this video without my teeth in. You know how hard that was for me? But at the end of the day, if this is what it takes to get you to open up and get uncomfortable in order to get comfortable, if it takes me sharing this publicly with millions of people and hurting my self-pride to make you get your self-pride back, so be it. Let's go. I would do it 100 times over. I want you to believe in yourself. I want you to know that you can make it. And I'm rooting for you. You got me in your corner, know that. I'll always be in your corner. Because I want you to succeed. And I know that you can. You have it in you. You must believe in yourself. But man, like I say at all of my videos, don't cheat yourself, treat yourself. And trust and believe, we're not so different. I love you guys, man. Thank you so much. If you like it, you like my videos, please subscribe. I'll be dropping at least one video a week, sometimes more depending on the way I'm feeling. I love you guys, man, but I'm out of here for now. See you next time. Peace.